Our classroom is our community. Students learning the similarities and differences between the two and understanding their expectations for the classroom. The objectives for this lesson are getting students to understand that they live in two different communities, Mondays through Fridays from 8 o'clock a.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. This time does not include any after school programs. Have students to make note of these similarities and differences and to discuss among themselves their findings with their classmates. Identifying the expectations of each community with emphasis on the classroom, learning what the expectations are for the classroom and the school, and getting feedback from students concerning classroom rules and expectations. Just look, the classroom is a community. What is a community? So many times we have heard and have said the word community, but have you ever stopped to think about what makes up a community? Today's tutorial is a reminder to students that the classroom is another community that they live in for about 8 hours each day. For other students who are involved in other extracurricular activities at school, the amount of time is much longer. Within your pods, within your groups, I need for you to define the word community and tell me what makes up a community. You will have 5 minutes to complete this task. Each pod will then share their results with the class. Now that you have heard from each pod what is meant by the word community and what they think makes up a community, I want each pod to create a comparison and contrast table like the one shown on the screen. You are to list 5 things that each community has in common and 5 things that makes them different. Each pod will share their findings with the class. Understanding the expectations for the classroom, the rules and policies that you will be governed by. First, you are expected to report to class on time. If you are late, just get a written pass from the person you're coming from. Secondly, you are expected to have all materials needed for learning with you when you enter the classroom. That means having your textbook, your binder, notebook paper, and pencils. Next, you are expected to have pencils sharpened and other needed materials ready before class starts. There's no walking when the teacher starts the lessons. You are expected to sit in a learning position at all times during class, so there's no slumping over on the desk or sliding down in your chair. And you are expected to follow all the rules and policies set by the district. You definitely need to sit down with your parents and read the rules and policies set by this school district. Examine the expectations for this classroom. Compare them with the ones your pod developed. What's different? What's similar? What would you add or subtract from this list? Having examined the expectations for the classroom and comparing them with the ones your pod developed, what did you find that was similar or different about them? Once again, using this same comparison chart and the classroom expectations that were given to you, I need for you to identify what was similar to what your pod had created and then what was different. The goal for this task is to have you, the class, to be able to add 2 more classroom expectations to the list. The finished product is a set of classroom expectations that all students can buy into.